Continuing the news, persons who got the BCG vaccine as a child could be at risk of getting the infection later on in their adult years. Shamila Pullen tells us more in the health report.
Tuberculosis is a disease caused by germs that are spread from person to person through the air. TB usually affects the lungs, but it can also affect other parts of the body, such as the brain, kidneys, or the spine. A person with TB can die if they do not get treatment. Dr. Althea Cart-Stewart is a consultant pulmonologist.
We see quite a number of them, and we have episodes during the year where we tend to have spurts. So we see them here at the University Hospital, but because they are going to require long stay, once we are convinced that this is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, a tuberculous pneumonia, we transfer them to the team at National Chest where they will go there for a longer periods. Now, you say, how many we see? We keep on having them throughout the year. And I think I could safely say post-COVID, we had a little spike.
TB usually develops in overcrowded spaces, for example, prisons, homeless shelters, and in communities where there is severe poverty. Dr. Cart-Stewart warned the BCG immunization given at birth is not as effective in adult years, but in adults at risk of infection.
As adults, if the efficacy of the BCG vaccine wanes after 12 to 15 years. So please, not because somebody tells you now at age 30 or 40, you have TB, you're going to say, but I got the vaccine. The efficacy of the vaccine has waned by time you reach age 40.
Unfortunately, BCG vaccine is not usually repeated, which is why the consultant pulmonologist thinks eradication is critical.
What happens is that for some reason they may need to be tested because they're going to be traveling overseas to school, or they're going to need to start a special type of treatment, which we call biologic treatment, which we use a lot in certain conditions. And before that treatment can be started, they need to have a test called a tuberculin skin test to see if they have been exposed to TB. That is when we pick up the fact that this patient has been exposed to TB because the test is positive. Now, if I can now decide to treat that patient, which is what I should do to help to eradicate TB.
During the treatment, persons are normally isolated and therapy applied. Affected persons should also be monitored closely. With their health report, I'm Shamila Pullen wishing you good health.